everybody, Fairwind Cosplay here, and today I'm doing an unboxing and review of my brand new Cloak clasps from Whim.works. Whim.works is a brand new 3D printing enterprise which creates cosplay and geeky related accessories. A friend of mine from my undergrad asked me if I would like to collaborate with her since she's the designer, CEO, what have you. And of course I said yes. She wanted to know if she could make a small little design for me to use in my costumes so that we could promote each other. When she asked which costume I would be interested in having something made for, I thought about my Mara Jade from Star Wars right off the bat. Mara Jade is one of my favorite characters ever, and I'm always so pleased to see the reaction to that costume whenever I go to conventions or photo shoots. I thought about getting a new cloak clasp made. The one that I made was out of craft foam, and it was okay, it kind of did its job. It was flimsy, and the metal backing that I'd attached to it didn't really work. Sometimes in pictures, it like twisted so it was pointing upwards and downwards instead of out to the sides. You'll see what I mean when I show you the cloak in a second. I asked her why not make the cloak clasp, and she excitedly took on that task. She sent me progress photos of prototypes and all that cool stuff, and it was so exciting to see. This isn't really a traditional box opening because I'm kind of a klutz and I didn't want to risk cutting myself open on camera, so we'll see how this goes. As you can see, I already pre-cut the box, and inside is a note. Please kindly disregard the Christmas themed tissue paper, but I like Christmas themes, so it's fine by me. Oh, and she's right, it's red and green. So everything is in here really, really neatly and nicely. There's two individually wrapped green pieces, and the rest of the bottom is covered with a protective thick layer of red tissue paper. One thing I've noticed, because I've bought a lot of cosplay accessories and stuff online, is when commissioners pay special attention to how they ship their products to you. This, I don't feel like this is gonna get jolted around or anything in the mail. So it's really, really nice to see that Whim.works did a great job in taking care of the product for me. So let's get opening up. I'm so excited. Okay, here's one of them. Let's put that over there for now. Oh, wow. Alright, so this is one part of the two-part cloak clasp. It is really smooth. I've never felt anything that's been 3D printed before, so I don't know what I was expecting. I guess because of the striations in the plastic and all the pictures you see kind of make it look rough, but it's not. It's really smooth. And I'm obsessed with this detail right here. This is like etched into the plastic, and that's really cool. And it's raised, and it has little individual squares inside. I don't really know what else to call them. And the finish is a really nice, shiny silver paint. I think she mentioned she was spray painting it. Then I guess this is the one where it interlocks through. So here you can see the two supports. And I'm not really sure how to sew this on. There is a gap in between here. So maybe I could sew a support on that way. Maybe by looping the thread and the needle through here. I'll have to take a look at it later. And in here there's a nice hollowed out area. It just looks really, really good. Like, I am so impressed with this. So I'll put that one here on the desk and we'll get to the second piece. Again, these are wrapped like super solidly. That's nice. And here's the other piece. This one's even smoother than the first one. I don't know if you can see all the detail getting picked up there. I've never done a box opening or review before, so I hope this is okay. Let's take a look at this side. So this is how the cloak clasps are actually going to work. Let's try that out. Fiddle around. Wow, that was really easy. And it's not moving, it's pretty rock solid. So here's what it looks like from the back. Yeah, they're in there. And they're surprisingly sturdy. They're not moving anywhere, or I don't think they would break if I happened to fall and they came off the cloak for whatever reason, or in stage combat with the lightsabers. Yeah, these are substantial pieces, which is really nice. A very far cry from my craft foam adventure and creating my old pair. Let me just hook these up again and show you. They're super shiny and I really like that. I might weather them a little bit with a little little bit of black paint, but I really like them as they are. Okay, so I'm gonna figure out how to sew these onto my cloak, and I'll see you again in a little bit. Thanks! Hey everybody! Sorry for the delay, things got a little out of hand with the snow, but I'm really excited that my cloak clasps are finally attached. They look really amazing all together. Here they are, and let me clasp this for you just so you can see what they look like together. Now, because Aurelian Cosplay is up at school, I don't have a photographer. That would have been really cool to take Mara pictures in the snow. So I'm just going to attach a couple selfies of the cloak on me minus the cosplay. Here they are attached, and they look so good together. Again, they're locked in there really solidly, and they lay nice and flush against my body as I'm wearing it. My one criticism with these pieces is that they were a little tricky to attach. When I looked at them, I was like, how the heck am I going to sew this on? So I asked Rachel, the creator of the pieces, what to do, and she was kind enough to send me a step-by-step photo guide of how to sew them on. So remember this hollowed out area I mentioned earlier? What you're supposed to do is feed your needle through that opening right there and attach it to your fabric with small stitches that way. Now, it could have just been me. I'm a bit of a klutz, as I mentioned, and I really struggled with getting it to attach and not be floppy. So what I ended up doing was hot gluing my cloak fabric into place so it's not the prettiest on the underside, but I did manage to secure it a little bit more tightly with the stitches that she advised me to do. So again, that was the only really tricky part. Maybe if there was a little button loop attached to the bottom, it might have solved that problem. But overall, it looks good and it functions the way I need it to. I'm really pleased with this. I love the finish. The center detail is definitely my favorite part, and they look really nice put together and detached as well. I'm really grateful for Whim.works for giving me this opportunity to work with them and to show off their first product. I would definitely keep track of their Instagram, their Tumblr page, and their website, which I'll include in the box below. Thanks again, Whim.works, and thanks for everybody for tuning into this video. I hope you liked it, and I definitely hope you give Whim.works a try. See you later!